time to check in with your affiliations. Recently, the city hosted two major events, Rival Day and an election. Let's start with Rival Day. In round one, the Northside Knights broke free from the South City Vipers to advance to the finals, where they met the Beasts of the East.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And while he might not be enjoying some of the success of the other rookies on that list, you can see he's already picking up on a few of the things he didn't have a grasp for early in the season.
And you know what that says to me is that he's going to have a very big second half of his rookie season.
So the Nets starting 5. They've got JaVale McGee. Ben Simmons is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the power forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Zach LaVine is out there with Morant. Then there's Wiseman. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. Morant kicks to Hayward. Greg, for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt, my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And McGee kicks to Hield. Shoots from the high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Pass to Wiseman. Now Morant. And here's Hayward. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Hayward. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Simmons feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Kusevski.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Morant, that's for two. The rebound by the Nets.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Porter passes to Simmons. They kick out to Hield. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Hield's got 5.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And the pass to Hield. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Levine. And that one's good. Morant.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Good on the triple.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Simmons passes to Porter. Nets passing it around. Hield against Levine. Hield can't hit. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Buries the hook.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick-and-roll situations.
Morant against Simmons. Outside, Levine. It's stolen by Hield. High arcing shot. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Buddy Hield. Simmons against Morant. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Morant missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Buddy Hield.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And I think for Minnesota, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Minnesota making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Bamba's checked in for JaVale McGee. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Houston. Pass to Levine. Poked away. Stolen by Bamba. And it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Onley's checked in. Bogdanovich against Levine. Outside, Simmons. Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Halliburton's checked in for Levine. Garland, he's checked in for the Nets. Minnesota leading by 8. Brooks feeling it out a bit. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Halliburton. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Wiseman. He kicks to Brooks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Vonleh. Here's Garland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now here's Simmons. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game, and quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Conley kicks to Bogdanovic, and it's off from three-point range. Stolen by Bamba. Bogdanovic, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 10. Morant outside. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Here's Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Avdia's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Now, here is Halliburton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Another miss by Minnesota. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Simmons finds Bamba. Bogdanovic left side. The shot missing. And Minnesota now the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Second, James Wiseman.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Boy, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over him. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Brooks against Simmons. The pass to Avdia. The rebound by the Nets. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
The first one falls.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting, has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Good on both. Now Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Anunoby against Simmons. Up top, Bamba. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Shot on the wing. They get it back. The shot by Vonleh no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Anunoby with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Wiseman. Drops in the layup for 2. Wiseman's got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had 25 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here is Brooks. And Bamba pulls it down. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And here is Garland. Vonleh kicks to Bamba. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Garland. And it's Simmons in at the small forward position. Wiseman with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Washington's checked in for Wiseman. And then for Brooklyn, JaVale McGee comes in for Noah Vonleh, and Hield subbed in for Ben Simmons. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hield.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment." And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Garland. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shoots over Washington. That one wide left.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee, the pass to Bogdanovich. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. Minnesota with the rebound. Passes it to Washington. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Halliburton passes to Washington. And the three ball is good. Washington's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Well, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to McGee. On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you go step a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now, here's Washington. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Hield can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hayward looking over the floor. From deep. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
And you got to honor that mid-range J from Porter. Over time, he has really improved that shot.
Now, here's Washington. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Avdia up again. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Garland, the pass to Pokusevski. Hield outside. Stolen by Levine. Five to shoot. Now Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Morant. They're leading by 8. Pass to Washington. Back to Morant. Now the pass to Washington. For three, Hayward gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 7 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Garland.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Porter with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
LaVine can't hit. Nets trail by 11. Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Washington. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Garland leading the charge. Porter, no luck. And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Minnesota making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in. Hayward goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
And he knocks down the first one. Vonleh's checked in for the Nets. Hayward hits them both. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good, Morant.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Levine. Got a piece of it. And he converts the layup. Levine's got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Healed from outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Porter passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Vonleh. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Ben Simmons.
And he's tailed off in the last 10 games when it comes to his D. You can see his steals are down, but he's not playing with the same intensity that he had to begin with. The coaching staff's got to get him motivated.
And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Vonleh. And here's Morant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Cleveland. And finished off by Wiseman.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Simmons. It's a 16-point game. Porter passes to Vonleh. It's stolen by Wiseman. Levine wide open. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hield's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Wiseman no good. Nets trail by 14. With the shot. Hield can't hit. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Passes to Morant. On the wing, Levine. Hayward outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Hayward's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Vonleh. Morant against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, doubled by Vonleh. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Vonleh. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
And Porter drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The 3 go!
Yes! Count it! Count
At the buzzer!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, we all know LaVine can put on a show. He's won a couple of dunk contests, guys. And he has that high arcing jumper. I'll tell you, he's doing a great job of leading this team tonight.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Halliburton. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Morant in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Hield. Kicks it to McGee. There's Porter with the three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Here's Simmons after James Wiseman's bucket. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a value-utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
Levine's checked in for Halliburton. That's good from Morant.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Now here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And the first one drops.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brooks checked in. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 18. Here's Morant. He's got 14. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant. Brooks has got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
They get a hand on it. The 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Simmons passes to McGee. Back to Simmons. McGee in the high post. He kicks it to Heel. Nice D from Brooks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Heald after Gordon Hayward's bucket, stolen by Brooks. And pushing it up again is Minnesota, again in transition. The Nets shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. And that one's good by Porter.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
Here's Hayward. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nets. Took him no time at all on that one. Heald's got 25 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Down low. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Morant, the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Hayward kicks to Wiseman. Stolen by McGee.
You know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Garland, he's checked in for the Nets. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant kicks to Washington. Pass to Brooks. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Hayward. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. Morant looking around. And finished off by Morant.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Outside, Porter. McGee, the pass to Heald. The pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. Over Hayward. And the Nets miss again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Heald right side. Passes it to Garland. Now here is McGee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
And you look at Morant, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our finalist of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Now here is McGee after Gordon Hayward's miss. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends JaVale McGee to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. OG Anunoby's checked in for Wiseman. And Halliburton subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Minnesota leading by 17. Now Brooks.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The Nets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Garland with it. Here's Bogdanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
The first free throw is good. Vonleh's checked in for JaVale McGee. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to Brooks. Pass to Halliburton. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And there's the feed to Garland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. 6 points for Darius Garland.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Anunoby, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Bogdanovic, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 13. Pass to Halliburton. And another three for Minnesota.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here is Porter following the three by Minnesota. Tries to save it. Minnesota with the rebound. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's the Nets now, following the three by Minnesota. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
Hey, I don't care how good a team is. No team can give away possessions and expect to win. 5 points off their turnovers in just this quarter alone.
Levine's checked in for Minnesota. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Bounce pass, Washington. The Timberwolves have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets trail by 21. Outside, Simmons. Can they get it? Bamba's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stan's only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Timberwolves leading by 19. And here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Washington. Levine for 3. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 20 points.
Relentless in his attack. Zach LaVine, once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. And that one drops. And Minnesota has possession. Washington passes to Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Brooks outside. Pulls from the top of the key. That's tipped. Porter in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Minnesota leading by 17. Levine double team. Here's Washington. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons. The Timberwolves have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Nice D from Levine. Minnesota 3-point land since the start of the second half. Now, here is Halliburton. Tight defense on him. That's tipped. Bombed open, and he fires. For the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point lead. And Mitch picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. That's good for Minnesota making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 20. Simmons pass to Pokusevski. Now here's Bamba. He's covered by Washington. And here we go. Fast break. Possession. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Golden State Warriors.
And I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you close.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for.
Outside, Levine. Three Bamba against Anunoby. And Bamba with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. First one at the line is good. Heisman's checked in for the Timberwolves. Heald's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. That one's no good. Here's Simmons. Sweet little floater. Simmons got 15.
And you know what? He's in spec in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here is Halliburton. D right on him. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 19. Outside, Simmons. Shot by Hield, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Levine. Right through the D for the layup. Levine's got 22 points.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Hield against Hayward. Hield outside. The three from Simmons. Off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what is to come. A big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Bogdanovich. Buddy Hield is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bamba, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And stolen by Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Free throw drops for Hayward. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 19. Simmons left side. They get the rebound.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 17. Levine up top, covered by Hield. Levine can't hit. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Hield with it. Now defended by Hayward. Levine against Bogdanovich. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Simmons.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Simmons passes to McGee. Back to Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for Halliburton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Stolen by Levine. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Hield outside. Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, Bamba's a guy you look for inside. I mean, it's hard to miss him. The guy's got an 8-foot wingspan, and he's also hard to stop.
Now here's Levine. It's stolen by Hield. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bamba. All sorts of time, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Great to see Bamba shooting while in rhythm. Shots like this will only help his confidence.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Morant kicks to Levine. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Nets trail by 21. Hield outside. Simmons dishes to Bamba. To the inside. Hield. Got a hand on it. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. For 3, Hayward. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Hield outside. Morant comes with the double team. Outside, Simmons. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Morant. There's the pass to Wiseman. Levine against Hield. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. Kicks it to Hield. Simmons trying to get open. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hayward outside. Passes to Levine. Here's the 3. Rebounded by McGee.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Levine looking around. Timberwolves passing it around. Levine double team. Wiseman the pass to Levine. Clock at 4. And finished off by Wiseman.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Shoots over Morant. McGee's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Now here's Morant. Here's Wiseman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Hield outside. Hayward comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Nets now. Bamba finds Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Hield way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For 3, Levine, a 3-point on target. Levine's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Timeout called, the Nets. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Up top, Simmons. Outside, Porter to halt the run, and again it's the Nets missing. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Pass to Pokusevski. In the corner, it's Hield. Count the basket.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Washington. He kicks it to LaVine. Washington passes to Morant. Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Boy, Washington, a very capable shooter now. And what I like about him is he takes good shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one's on Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That one misses for Simmons. Minnesota leading by 22. Now Morant. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Stolen by McGee. Hield outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Hield. Timberwolves leading by 20. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Morant with it. And they double up Morant. The pass to Washington.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Pokusevski, the pass to Hield. He dishes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Hayward. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Nets trail by 20. Pass to Hield. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Hayward. And Hayward with the block. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Morant kicks to Washington. McGee on the double team. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Hield outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hield's got 37. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one is on Hield.
Forcing the issue offensively. Levine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
Bamba is checked in for JaVale McGee. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Pokusevski, the pass to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the first one drops.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's taking on more responsibility.
And Porter drops them both. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Feeds it to Hayward. Hayward is doubled. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Maxey.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And playing this team only twice on the year, yet you have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight they complete the season series sweep against the Nets.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Zach LaVine.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Avdia's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Lee. Pass to Okobo. to the paint. Vonleh down low. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Quickly. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the pass to Okobo. The dish now to Jeffries. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.